Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dora, the Fluid Crafter, and in today's video I wanted to bring out my big huge journal. To be honest, I totally forgot I made it. I made it last year, and it's huge. It's like it is 12 by, it's a 12 by 7, and it has a 4¼ inch spine, so it's huge. It's got almost 400 pages front and back in it, so it's pretty hefty. All the pages are sewn in with the hidden spine. I did a video on this some while back. You can go back in my videos and it should still be there. And so this was just a journal I had made myself for, letters, memory keeping, and to put things in that people have sent me that wouldn't fit into my smaller journals. And just added some pockets here on the inside to, fit things in that I was going to put in there. And I have a bunch of them right here. We won't go through all of that today. However, I did want to do something in here and just give a little chit chat while we're doing this. Now, none of these pages are inked. None of them are anything. There is some tea-dyed papers in here. There's some quarter pieces, different sizes, different elements, just some of my favorite papers, colors from paper pads that I just wanted to keep before I used them all. And so that's pretty much what I've done. I've added these little pieces here in case I wanted to do a little pocket. I did do one here as an example. So here's a piece of the quarter, and then I just glued it down and made a little pocket, and then just added a little cluster there, a little bulb pin down here if I wanted to hang a charm or something. So yeah, that's pretty much what the little pieces are. Either that, or I could just decorate it, or whatever. I wanted all the pages to fit evenly, so that's why there's more half pages than whatever. So anyways, I have some things that I wanted to stick in here, so I thought I would take you guys along for the ride. One of them being some cards and things that I have gotten, Christmas cards and things of that nature. I got a new desk. Not sure if you guys can tell, it's not white anymore. And it's flat. It's sturdy, flat metal, and I can stamp now, which makes it easy because it doesn't bow down in the middle. So yeah. But before we do the cards and stuff, I think that I want to put this in here first. I can't show you the second page because it has phone numbers and things on it, but I did want to do the first page with you guys. Let me put that one over here. We had a little party service for my brother after he passed, and these are just some things that family members had written, and I wanted to cut them out and put them in here so I would not lose them. So let's do that first. Let's see. This is something that I know my brother would have liked, and I know that these would stand out, but they won't fit on there fully. So I'm thinking of doing sideways pieces or something. Let me see here. I do like the stamp page. Let's see what centerpieces we have. Nope, not sewing. That one's nice. I like that. I do like that page. That page is nice. Very nice. I do like that one. Oh, I like that one too. Ooh, that's the big thing about having a big, ooh, that's nice. That's a steampunk. I like this one. Okay, we're going to use this page here. I'm just going to put that there so I don't lose it. And I am going to get my ruler. And you may not be able to see me doing it, but I am just using the rip side of it to rip it down. Just to kind of give it that edge. Just ripped it. That's okay. We are still going to use it. I'm just going to take my time going the other way here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's put that to the side. And I'm going to pull out some pages for gluing. Now this book is huge, so it barely fits on the screen, as you can see, so I want to keep that there, so you may not be able to see me. So this one is from me. If you don't know, my middle name is Beth. So my name is Dora Beth. So if you see anyone calling me Beth, that's why. My family calls me by my middle name. I'm trying to focus back here. There we go. So we are going to put this one down. It's smaller, mine and my sister's. So let's do that first. I hate when the paper cuts into the glue stick. You know what I mean? Like right there, it went through that hole, but that's okay. Press down. There we go. So there's one, and I'm going to get rid of this because, of course, it's got a big chunk of glue on it now. And then my sister's is actually the one that I ripped, so I got to be careful when I'm doing this one here. Just bear with me just a moment. Okay, so I'm going to put mine and hers here. And I'm going to do my best to let it just fall. Yeah, that works out good. You still read it. Wonderful. Yay! There's two. And then my sister-in-law and my mom's are the biggest. So let's make sure that they're both going to fit on the page here. Yes, they will. Will they fit this way? Not unless I cut it off, and I don't want to do that, so let's put those on there really quick. And this one here does not have the hole in it, so that's good. So it'll lay down easier. There we go. There's one. Get rid of this piece here. Push this up. Let me see if I can get this to go up so I can put the other one down there. Sorry if I'm moving the book here. I'm trying to just smooth it down the best I can. Okay, and now we have our little sentiments for my brother and my memory book. So I can keep those. Let's put this over here. It might be easier to glue this away. My little sentiments. Okay, and now I wanted to put, this is a little envelope that I had made, and I just ripped around the edges to kind of give it a feel like it's been burnt or singed or something, like, you know, old, worn, and torn and stuff. And so I wanted to put that in here and use it as a double pocket. Let me close this glue stick. And I'm going to put it on this brown. I think it will look really well there. Actually, wrong glue. I'm going to use my Eileen's. Eileen's tends to hold the thicker paper better for me. And so I'm just going to go around the bottom and the sides. Like that. Just give it a little push down. Keep it in place. Because this book is so big, it's also hard to push down, you know, like as if you would normally push down. And that's because it bends. The pages bend. So, but once it dries, it's fine. You know, it's not going to matter. But just while it's still wet, I try not to push down on the pages too much. Just kind of let them be as they are. Or I'll pull it up like this to kind of, you know, push it down so it stays flat. Kind of like when you're doing an altered book. Okay, and so I have that there, and I have some of these Project Life cards, and so I thought these would go well. and so I just need to cut them down just slightly to get them to fit in there. And so I'm going to grab out one of my paper cutters here, which is really nice because now I have drawers in my desk, whereas before I was just using a table, and so it was a little more tricky. I can cut even because it doesn't slant down. Oh, it's just so much better. Okay, we're going to do just a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit here. That way we're not struggling to get them to fit in there. Okay, so that one is good. And we're just going to take a little bit off of both sides, and then I'll round the corners back off. Yeah, okay, perfect. And I'm going to keep these little pieces to decorate maybe the sides of a page or something. We can put that back up, out of the way. And then let me get my little rounder. I use the We Are Memory Keepers. Took me forever to try to get it to work right because I was oblivious to how these actually worked. I didn't realize you had to get them to fit in there a certain way. Well, you do. And so there's one journaling card. And so see, you don't have to do a whole bunch to a page. You know, some pages you can go all out for, but then some pages you can just add a little pocket or an envelope, and I mean, you know, it's perfect. You can write on the back, and then you have two little journaling cards in case maybe you want to draw something, but you want to write about what you drew. Works out wonders. And so now I have this, and I put this here so that I could write about it or write about him along those lines, which I will do. And so now I wanted to show you, I have this little strip here, right? And so now I got to figure out, do I want it to put it on this side or do I want to put it on this side? I think I'm going to put it on this side to contrast with the white, to kind of, you know, make it stand out a little bit. And for this here, since it's the tea stained paper, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have a hard time trying to get that tea stain paper to stick down. So I use the Scotch wet glue. Just down the side here. Like so. And then I just push it up against it first before I do anything, and then I just give it a good push. The edges are crinkled, which is okay. I just kind of let it sit a moment, and then I take my bone folder and I just lightly go over it just to kind of make sure that glue gets in between those little wrinkles. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. Just something to hold it down to make a pocket, that's all. And so now we have a pocket. And in that pocket we can put a couple of journaling cards. And I got two here that I want to put in there. I've got one that is an autumn, and then another one that's for fall. These here came in the 6x4x6, is that what they are? I do believe they are the 4x6s. 4.5 by 6.5. Okay, anyways, these are older ones though. I haven't seen them for a really long time. I mean, they're quite a few years old, so, you know, but you can just have a little pocket to place some journaling cards. So I think it works out wonderful. And that's why I like having these in here, for that option. So this is just kind of to give you an idea of things that you can do with bigger journals, or things that you can do with the little extra pieces, you know, that might stick out. So with that being said, I hope you like this video. This is, I know it's short, but I just wanted to add my brother's service comments into the journal. I wanted to show you guys my big behemoth again, and just you know, show you some different ideas. So I will be back. Got a really cool announcement to make, so I'll see you there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you like this video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.